want our hunger. Rasta rose as a lion. Selassie I only Mount Zion. Old people are irate. In this place we have the fire. In this place we have the love. The world needs peace, the world needs love. Human dance around the globe. The world needs peace, the world needs love. Human want rescue humanity. You want my rage, you want my strength, you want my love, you want my heart. Yeah, my heart. Why Babylon? You want our fire. Our fire. Why Babylon? You want our hunger. Oh my God, rescue my people. Give me your love, give me the love. Let your heart be your guide. A new world full of love. A new world we go above. A place where we all feel good inside. Protect humanity. We have to save people from poverty. We don't want your frustration. We don't want your illusion. We don't want your education. We don't want your frustration. Human move up, rescue your history. We celebrate the love coming from God. We celebrate the conquer of Judah love. Rasta dance, dance as a lion. In this place full of positive vibe. Yeah, Rasta dance, 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 dance for all nations. You want my rage, you want my strength, you want my love, you want my heart. Rasta rose as a lion. Selassie I only Mount Zion. Old people are irate. In this place we have the fire. Dance, dance, reggae music come from Jah. Dance, dance around this place, Rasta. Dance, dance, it's our chance to unite and chant the word. People in love, people in love, people in love, people in love. Yeah, human want to protect humanity. We have to save people from poverty. We don't want your frustration. We don't want your ambush, Babylon.
Welcome back to We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. We are joined by Cosmo Paranormal's Dotri Guruji. Welcome back, and thank you so much for sharing all the information you've been sharing with us so far. It's been very interesting, to say the least.
Thank you again, and good morning again.
Good morning, and I hope it's a beautiful day over there. So, what's the weather like down there in India? What part of India are you in?
Basically, I'm from Dombivli. It comes under the under Thane district, and very beautiful city, Marathi culture, our Maharashtrian culture. And to be frank, I'm proud to be a Dombivlikar, and you must visit at our place.
I would love to. Hopefully, someday I'll have enough money to get down there.
You must come. You are. I will feel happy that if you visit our country, you definitely you are our guest.
and
And in our country, as I always say, that guests are God. And there is a tagline in India, Atithi Deva Bhava. So you are our God, and guest is always God.
Well, that would be amazing, and it'd be so awesome to be able to go on some paranormal investigations with you, and to see your culture and try your food. I've heard so many good things about the food down there.
Uh, Sorry, can you repeat the same thing again, please?
Oh, the food! I heard the food down there is amazing. Just the different spices and
Yes,
such that
yes,
you
yes,
guys use.
yes, 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 yes. My mother is very, you can say, very, she makes or she cook food and very delicious cook, very delicious food she cook, and you will get certain kind of spices, fish curry, mutton curry. In English language, you can say the meat curry, the chicken curry, and one dish is there. The name of that dish is soul curry. So my mother also prepared or cook. She also cook or she prepares a very good soul curry. Then there are certain kind of vegetarian items. My mom's cook is all about the potato vegetable or certain kind of a cabbage vegetable, or you can say the brinjal, or you can say the lady finger. So we have certain kind of a good varieties in veg, in non-veg, and I'm quite lucky that I have certain kind of a mom. Her name is Anita Dhotre. Even my father's name is Ajit Dhotre. He was working in same field, advertising agency. He was working as a media director for past 36 years. Now he's retired person, and we are only three persons staying in the house. No brother, no sister. I am the only son, and yes, we are very small family, small and sweet family, you can say. So yeah, I'm a guy who loves to do certain kind of public work and a private work. I'm talking about the professional career, about my professional job, and about the food. You must visit at our place. You will get what you want.
Sounds delicious. So, as far as ghosts in the spirit realm, so on and so forth, how does your country or like the government or people do they accept it, or do they kind of frown upon paranormal investigation? How exactly does that work? Do you get any sort of judgment or anything for what you're doing?
As far as I concern, no. I am about my people, about my government. See, no one is perfect in this world, but I am proud, and I must respect my government. I must respect my country, India. Because of them, today I am successful. And there are so many things that every country faces, every challenges, every problems, and we are one of them. But it is not like that people or our Indian government is bad. They did so many nice things. They did so many good things regarding about the education. I'm not that kind of a political guy or a political person who gets into the politics. So if you're asking me this question, even I'm not neutral, even I'm not negative, but you can say I'm positive about my nation, my country, because we have various cultures, as I said. and I'm repeating these things again and again. Varieties, cultures. You are getting those words from my side on repetitive mode, but because it is all about what you can say. India have different states. Maharashtra is there, Goa is there, Kashmir is there, and so many states are there in India, and so many kind of the varieties, the food. There are total 28 states and 9 union territories in India, and 28 states, 10, 28 with different languages, and 9 union territories with their different kinds of a local language. So if you're asking me this question, I'm not a political kind of a guy, but yes, I'm quite happy about my nation and about my government, and I'm proud of them. And also, I'm proud of my Indian Army, which is supposed to be the best army and the professional army uh, in this world. I'm quite happy as far as the Indian is concerned.
Yeah, I was just wondering, because growing up, feeling as if, for me, the paranormal, and within my family, the paranormal was normal. But then when I would share it with somebody I made friends with, or perhaps an adult that is my aunt or whatever, I'd receive judgment and ridicule and be told these things weren't really happening. It was just my imagination, when I know in fact these things really did happen. Do you guys have any sort of negative thing like that going on there, or is it widely
Many
accepted?
times, many times. It my See, you asked me the certain question, you got answers, very quick answers, I can say, or I must say. About negativity, you can say many times, even we also suffer due to this negative energy. And today, while having this conversation with you, even you are also experiencing some uh, certain kind of ridiculous things, that you said that there is certain kind of a buffering thing. May the negativity uh, or that negative or that specific energy, they don't want us to chat, or they don't want us to communicate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So even today itself, live, I'm talking about this live session which is going on with me. I hope so. I hope so. You are also experiencing that same thing. Am I right? So
Yes.
the thing is that if you're talking about negativity, every time, every moment, or every what you can say, every day, I will get certain kind of a I will experience certain kind of a negative energy. I will experience certain kind of a positive energy. There are certain kind of a miscellaneous things. There are certain kind of the jumbling, you can say, sometimes negative, sometimes positive. 50% negative, 50% positive. You cannot get 100%.
Right.
So it is just like a share market, sometimes shares go up, sometimes shares go down. So shares goes down, it is negative energy, and when shares go up, it's come under the positive energy. So it is just like a share market. Every time I experience about negative energy and also about positive energy.
Is your family supportive about the work that you do?
100%, 100%, 100%,
Uh,
100%. Because
s-
you know what? My mom, she is still working as an astrologer, and she supports me a lot. Even my dad is also happy, as he is getting certain kind of a technology from my side. He also, you can say, the word amaze is suitable word for him, about his expressions, about his emotions. And day before yesterday, he said that you have certain kind of good stuff, you have certain kind of technology no one have. And he also share this beautiful experience with his his friends ask him what your child do or what he do. So my dad said that he's working as a chief priest, he work as a paranormal researcher, he's working as a ghost hunter, and I'm quite proud about him, because he's into certain kind of a unique field. And in India, you know what, his friends are quite amazed, they are quite surprised, and they say that wow, it is something different he's doing. My father says, yeah, he's doing certain different things, and you know what, he's having certain kind of a machines, he have certain kind of equipments, he have certain kind of speakers, and he have certain kind of amps which he converted into that wonder box. And you know what my dad says to his friend, if you come at our place and you can speak or you can have chat with that spirits, then after getting those answers from my dad, his their friends or his friends, funny thing for me, they get afraid. They said, no, no, we are not at all interested in those things because it is very harmful, it is very dangerous. So, but on other side, my dad is quite happy because he also getting, or he is also having certain kind of evidence. If you want to check about my dad, there is one episode, as I said, named Pitru Paksha. In that specific episode, you will get the video of my dad. He supports me a lot. My mom supports me a lot. My parents supports me a lot. That is why I said 100%, 100%, 100%, and that too I said this 100%, that specific two words four times, because of them, I'm getting certain kind of confidence. I get certain kind of a positive powers because help me a lot. Even my mom says, if you need any help regarding paranormal investigation, I am with you. My dad says, if you need any kind of paranormal investigation help about the specific location, I am ready to show you certain places. I am going to find the certain places, and he already did that. He already did, or he's still doing those things for me. He showed me the pictures on mobile phone. See, this place is haunted. It is very good for you. If you want to go, or if you want to visit this place, just tell me. We will go and we will visit that specific place. I will hold camera for you, or whatever you want. We are ready to help. So I'm quite happy, and you can say that, or I must say that I'm quite lucky.
It is so very important in this line of work to have that support, and I'm so grateful that your family is supporting you in the way that they are, and that they're willing to even help you out with your work. So that's just amazing that you
My
have
family
that.
members, my family members are amazing. My mom she's great. She's more than God for me, or she's more than God is for me, because of her, and because of her blessings. Today, I'm working in this field, or you can say I'm quite successful in this field because of her. Because she cannot say that, but there are no words to express, or to express certain emotions. It comes under sentiments, and yeah, she's always with me. There are many investigation which took place in year 2018, in the month of May or June. It was at cemetery area, Hindu cemetery area. And you know what, at that time I didn't had that spirit box with me, but I had a spectrum camera and a mobile camera, and I had certain kind of EMF readers. And while doing EMF readings, my mom said that even I am also coming with you, and I'm going to visit that place. And at that time, me and my mom, we both visited that specific place, and she enjoyed a lot. We had certain kind of good communication with positive spirit, even at Hindu cemetery area. So I'm quite happy about my family member. My mom is really great. Even my dad too, because at first he was not actually ready for those things, because he said that it is very dangerous to you, my son. It is very hardest thing for you, so you must not do that. But after showing my work, or showing certain kind of output to my dad was quite happy. He said, yeah, you are doing well and you are quite success. He says that my son is quite successful. Even the astrologers who are working in Dombivli, or at Dombivli, or in Mumbai, all over India, they are also proud about me. They feel proud about me. They are saying that you are representing our nation, our country, and we are feeling proud for you about regarding about your work. people calls me with the help of the Google search engine. They will watch my YouTube channel or that specific videos, and I get the reactions from their side. Even my mom's friend, college friends, they also call me and they give certain kind of a good reaction. Oh wow, what a nice video you have! It has certain kind of superior sound effects. Then the sound was quite clear. We are quite shocked. We are quite surprised that you are having certain kind of a spirit communication. It is something kind of a unique thing you have. So they feel certain things that for them I am celebrity, but I don't feel that I am celebrity. I am just a common man, or you can say a common person who is helping my clients, or who helps his client regarding about that specific act, about that specific paranormal investigation.
Well, and it's very important work, because a lot of people that are experiencing this feel like they're going crazy because one person might experience it while another person in the household or the business may not be. So you kind of feel like you're starting to lose your mind, and to have somebody come in and to let you know there is actually something here and you're not going crazy is very important, as well as giving a voice to the voiceless, which is, people in the spirit realm, to try to help them out and help them find a way to cohabitate a place, or perhaps move on to where else they may need to go.
Yeah, but the thing is that the things which are happening with me right now in today's, I'm talking about present, they are quite positive. I'm not experiencing any kind of a negative things in my life. Everything is positive. I just pray to God that thanks to Him, because of God and because of my parents, I'm getting those things in a positive kind of stuff, or you can say positive way, in a positive way. And yes, there is nothing such like that a negative thing happen in my life. Yes, certain hurdles, every person's face certain hurdles, but you must not take those things in a negative way. You should think in another dimension, or the term three dimensions. What is the third dimension? It's all about the third dimension, that you have to think something unique, or every negative thing. In every negative thing there is certain positive things. So how name of Lucifer, and that too at the town side. So yeah, and to be frank, I'm still working on certain videos which is going to release in month of February, and this year I will try. I'm trying my level best, and I'm working hard on more 25 episodes, which is going to release on YouTube, and definitely I will update you about that latest episodes. Again, I'm using that same Wonder box, which is going to be, which I'm going to attach to the FCD Mark IV. And yes, and this year we are going to buy, or I'm going to buy five more spirit boxes, 5 to 6 more spirit boxes.
Oh,
And
wow.
my target is to make that I will make up to 12 to 14 Wonder box. I don't sell Wonder Box, but I make Wonder Box only for me. But I'm going to buy that specially Spirit boxes from Mr. Nigel Mortimer, the version. Even I'm a great fan of Mr. What you can say, the name of that person. He's come possible in India. You get the nature, it will give. But what is important? If I ask you this certain question, the answers from my side is, it's all about the creative questions, or the questions which different stuff. We must maintain certain kind of discipline while doing paranormal investigation. So you will get different kind of a varieties in spirit box. They do same job, they will give you same evidence, but it's all about us. We have to think, we have to implement those things, what I feel personally.
And it's very interesting. A lot of people
Keep certain of that sounds, we should explain those people that it comes under white noise. What is white noise? It comes under the Big Bang Theory. Am I right? And it comes under the white noise. And Haunted Apartment series, it is a very great example. No one will use this word Lucifer on radio station, right? If you are running any show, radio show, or a radio jockey, or whomever that person is concerned, he will not he will never take that name Lucifer on the radio station. As far as in our country, India, no one will take the name Lucifer. I asked him, "Who are you?" So I got the quick answers, Lucifer. I'm giving you the another example. Just watch my video named Pitru Paksha teaser. It is a teaser of Pitru Paksha, and I asked the spirit in Marathi. I'm going to what you can say that uh, I'm going to translate those things in English also. I ask in Marathi. In Marathi, I ask की तुम्हाला पावसाचा त्रास होतो का? Means, are you getting any kind of are you disturbed or you getting disturbed because of this rain? I got answer A hoto. What is meaning of A hoto? A hoto means yes, we are quite disturbed because of this rain. So when I asked that specific questions, I got a quick reply, or you can say I got very quick answers from that spirit. So I don't feel so that, see, if any people or any person, episode number 2.
And like you were saying, hold on, we're buffering again. I'm waiting for it to stop because I don't want anybody to miss anything. Okay, so it's very important, like you were saying before.
Yes, this is the exact thing.
It's very important.
When I shoot my video, or when I give certain kind of, to be frank, by God's grace, attitude, clear crystal voice. If you are getting certain kind of a clear crystal voice, and if you are, because I am giving them a certain kind of any spirit can chat with us.
I'm going to pause for a second because it's buffering again.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Strange thing. It is over here.
Pausing again because it's buffering again. Hold on one second. Sorry. So frustrating. Okay, here we go.
Forest city, but when I ask, is there any spirit at that specific
okay, it's buffering
place?
Again. Hold on one second.
You get a quick reply.
Go ahead.
The area, and I don't know whether you got it or not on it. Video, simple raw video.
So it's interesting the way the different ghost boxes work, and I love the ones that are kind of echoey and not so much white noise, because it does say on the box, for entertainment purposes.
Simple. Watch in that specific video, the name of that ghost box is FCD Mark IV, and it is made by, or it is manufactured by Mr. Nigel Mortimer from FCD Fly Out Devices. So that ghost box, that unique thing in that ghost box, that the guy put some clear crystal, some kind of citrine crystal in that ghost box, so that the ghost box will never get destroyed, or it will never get certain kind of attachment, negative spirit attachment. That is the most unique thing Nigel added, certain precious gemstone in that FCD Mark IV ghost box. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he does such great work, and I've noticed other individuals also use like copper wire, or it could even be gold wire going on.
Yeah, he is, and because of certain unique stuff or certain unique things, that is why I made my mind that I must buy more spirit box from Mr. Nigel Mortimer itself. Even I am going to buy Geo Portal from George Brown also. He's also good kind of person. I don't know what about different things, different belief people have, but what about me personally? I'm going to buy. I will recommend these two peoples in my life. First one is Nigel Mortimer, and another one is the George Brown. Both are a very respected personality working in this field.
And it is interesting the different ways that people do build these different boxes. So you said you're going to purchase quite a few of these. How much does a ghost box generally run over in India? Is it the same price as over here, or do you get a special good friend discount from your buddy, or how does that out for you?
Sorry to say this, but in our nation, I tried my level best, but I didn't find any Indian manufactured ghost box in India because due to the radio frequency. But yes, you will get different kind of Indian apps or Indian kind of apps, and those paranormal teams, I must respect them. There are various paranormal teams who are working in India. Nice guys, nice personality. I'm not here about regarding about the competition. I don't believe in competition. I just believe that we should work together. We believe in para unity. That's it. But if we're talking about the ghost box, there are not such ghost box manufactured in India, but you will get a ghost box app on mobile, which is manufactured in India.
And a lot of people, kind of speak ill about apps on the phone, but one of my best cases, it was actually very early in the morning, and a lot of people think you have to go out at night to have success, but, ghosts are, they were once people too, so they're there at different times of the day. It doesn't have to be night. But on this particular app, it was called Ghost Radar Legacy, and so whatever words come through this are recorded on your device. That way you don't have to sit and listen intently the whole time. It'll record the words for you. So I put this cell phone in this train boxcar that was referred to as the immigrant car, and set up our other equipment on other areas of the museum. And when I came back, there were so many words on there, which included this certain person's name, and her name was Kate Johnson. But she said
Okay.
Kate Johnson, Walter Intention Death, Sharp Tool, so on and so forth, which basically told her story.
Okay. See, if you're talking about the ghost box, or if you're talking about the ghost box apps, they do same things. I believe on both of them, they are equally same for me. But if you're talking about daytime or nighttime, I will say that it's not all about the daytime or nighttime. It's all about depend on that specific location or that specific place, whether that place is haunted or not. We got certain evidence or we got certain kind of answers during daytime also. So for me, if you ask me the certain question about timing, about the whether it is a day, whether it is a night, it's not like that for me. It's all about location. My answer is all about the location or that specific place, whether that area is haunted or not. That's it.
Somebody on Periscope, which is a video portion that I do of this show where people can listen and basically watch what I'm doing awkwardly. But she said she just saw a ghost in here. I'm like, holy shit, it's not again. My house is very active, and it's funny, like, I can go out and help other people and do things for them and cleanse their house, so on and so forth, but when it comes to my house, it's a bit different. I try not to rile things up, but it seems like due to the fact that I have gifts and my children are also gifted as well as my husband, it seems like it's a beacon, and so spirits will come into my house, and some are good and some are not so nice. And there's been different occasions where I have walk-ins, aka possessions, occasionally, which really freaks me out. So last time there was a ghost scene in here, I had a walk-in. So I might end up saging or burning some Palo Santo in here on the next break. But yeah, do you find that you working in this field and having gifts that ghosts are drawn to you and they do come to your house?
Yes, as I said in this specific interview, as I said that there is one ghost named Kamini, and she followed me. She follows me, and or you can say she followed me, and same thing. I'm going to repeat again that I always ask her name, who are you, what you want, on the spirit through spirit box, and I always get the answer Kamini. But after that, I didn't get any kind of the active reply from her side. So yes, if you're talking about after investigation, anyone can get tired after investigation, because that negative spirit or positive spirit, if you're talking about the negative spirit, it will absorb the energy from your body. So it is but obvious that yes, I will feel certain kind of a low or certain kind of feels down sometime. You're absolutely right. I feel sometime very, 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 very down. At that time, I take or I took rest. So it is the only thing, or it is the only remedy to do that.
Yes, it's very important to know yourself and know when you're compromised, because to go out on a case compromised not only puts yourself in danger, but your client or your teammates if you have teammates on your crew. But it's very important to take that time, like you said, to
To
rest and
be to be frank, I don't have any kind of team. I am the only person, you can say the one man army. I handle each and everything from paranormal investigation to editing. Each and everything is done or done by me. No team members, because I love to share certain kind of a private life, or you can say the private attitude. I don't want a certain kind of members, but yes, I will take the guidance or I will take advice from those paranormal researchers who are working outside of India. And as I said, the name, I have a team. I'm going to repeat those teams. One first one is from the name of that team is Ghost Trackers UK. So the name of that guy is Scott Bauer. Then sorry, excuse. Then another name is LSP, Lakeshore Paranormal. But obviously, FCD is also there. Southern Paranormal, we are collaborated with those things. Then one of the psychic medium, Kaz Kelly, she's also a very nice woman I ever met. Then Susie D, and after that 20 Paranormal. The name of that lady is Cat Mary. She's also very nice. So I take guidance from them, and I take certain kind of, what you can say, I share certain kind of paranormal knowledge with them. But if you're talking about the team, I don't have any team, or I don't keep any belief in team together, because together they will work. Everyone will have different attitude. Everyone will have different kind. So I enjoy my own company. I love to do investigation when, you can say, I love to do that on alone mode. My alone mode gets enabled while doing paranormal investigation.
yes, you learn something every time you go out, it seems, and every story tends to be different. And I don't know, it's just so interesting to me. And I find solace and peace in the fact that there is something on the other side. You know, you don't just die and there's nothingness and darkness. I believe our energy continues on. Where does it go? I don't know. But for me, you know, I have hope knowing that. But yeah, the person I was telling you that was watching on Periscope said she saw it and then the screen froze. But she said this ghost was wearing a white dress, and the only thing around here that I've ever seen, or anybody's ever seen in a white dress, I've never seen her. My brother and my kids have seen her, but it's basically me in a white dress, and these are known
Okay.
as doppelgangers. Do you guys have those in India as well?
Yes, yeah, we have certain kind of same things or same stuff in India. It is applicable for us also. We get certain kind of a white things. We get certain kind of a black things. We get certain kind of a purple things. There are various colors we get with the help of the full spectrum camera. So I also I also have, or I also got the same experience in my early paranormal investigation. So yes, yes, from my side.
So do you think that the different colors we see could have something to do with that certain entity's
Maybe,
energy?
maybe because we don't have certain kind of a concrete answer, or we don't have certain kind of a exact answer. That is why we cannot say that we are expert. We are just researcher. We are doing research on that specific thing. As in my paranormal investigation in this specific field, if someone says that he is expert, I don't feel so. No one is expert in this field or no one is professional in this field. We all are working as a paranormal researcher, and researcher means it come under research because there are certain mystery which are unsolved and which cannot be solved. And from my side, white color will go for the purification, but not most of time, because I got certain kind of a devil faces. And through that, if you're talking about the white color, I got certain kind of a devil faces, and the color of that face was white in color. So how come the it come under the purification? Now see, on one side you will say that white color will stand for purification, right? On
Mm-hmm.
another side, on another side, if you get same evil face but in white color, so it again comes under the research. We cannot get the concrete answer that whether the face is real or not, or that white color is pure or not.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because something could be
depend.
trying to trick you by
Yeah,
wearing
yeah, yeah,
white to make you think it's
yeah,
good, or appear as a
yeah,
child to make you
yeah,
want to help and trust it when it could actually be
yeah.
something else.
Yeah, exactly. There you are. So it comes under the manipulation, or it is certain spirits love to manipulate those things. And even many people ask me the certain question. Hey, we are Indians, we are Maharashtrians, we are Marathi people. How come spirits are speaking in English language? How come it is possible? The answer for that specific question is spirits are supposed to be a good mind readers. They can speak in any language. I mean, in the language they can communicate with you. It is not necessary
Mm-hmm.
that they are answering you in English, or they are answering you in French, or they are answering you in Chinese language or Russian language or any local language. They are good mind reader. They have certain kind of capability. They are quite eligible to answer you in any language. What I feel personally.
Yeah, and you're speaking with us in English, and a lot of different countries do take
Marathi
English as a
language.
secondary language or whatnot. There is still an accent, and you can tell this guy is quite frankly from India, but at the same time, you're speaking English. And like you said, and I tell people this all the time, like talk to your loved ones that you've lost, like my dad or my mom. I'll talk to them not just out loud, but a lot of times in my head. And I can hear them talking back to me. Weird thing is, it's in my voice. But I can tell it's them by the way they're saying things or the certain things they say.
The thing is that I makes the things easy. It is not about the primary stuff or the secondary stuff or primary language or secondary language. It's all about I make things certain things on easy mode. I will give options in both languages to spirit. I will ask, or I will frame that specific questions in both language. I will ask the same question in Marathi. I will ask same question in English language. I will ask same question in Hindi language. For example, what is your name? This is supposed to be the English question. The question is in English. Now I will ask same question in Marathi. तुझं नाव काय? What is your name? तुझं नाव काय means it is in Marathi language. This is our Marathi language. तुझं नाव काय means what is your name? तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? आपका नाम क्या है? It comes under the Hindi language. So I always give three options to the spirits, and according to that questions, the spirit will answer me with the help of these three languages, three options about that specific languages is totally different, but the question is same. So same question is being asked in three types. What is your name? तुझं नाव काय? आपका नाम क्या है? That like that.
Well, on that note, we do have to go to our second break. On this break, we have Hosni Bronx, who is, again, from Jamaica, but lives sometimes in the Bronx of New York, with Strong Life and Free Child. You guys enjoy and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this 12-minute break.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Babylon make you suffer. Babylon make you suffer. Babylon make you suffer. What is desire? Young life. We are ready to fight. Hard life for my people. I don't know why my people live this life. I don't know why my people live this life. I don't know how to fight, 'cause my people suffer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you want, Babylon? I don't understand why this world is so strange, strange with my people. I don't know to fight, but if we are together, it will work. It will work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Babylon no have no heart. 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 My people, you have to survive. Yeah, you must rebuild you and make your own way. You must not give up. The beginning of the revolt will start. We need to follow our true destiny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know why my people live this life. I don't know why my people live this life. The obstacle we face, yeah, is Babylon. The world is a good place, yeah, for our freedom. You take everything, you don't bring anything, yeah, yeah. Young life, oh, not dread. We must believe in a magical, powerful force that unite us, and not just these people stay speechless again. We don't want to talk, no, it's time to fight, yeah. We start talking. Babylon make you suffer. 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 What is desire? Young life. We are ready to fight.
Welcome back, and thanks so much for joining us on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Tonight we have Dotre Guruchi on the lines from Cosmo Paranormal. Welcome back, Dotre.
Yes, hello again. I just want to tell you one thing that I just found that specific duration. It is the episode Haunted Apartment, episode number 2, and duration starts from 14.11. And I asked the certain questions to the spirit. Can you please play that specific thing so that people may know that it was a very clear crystal sound?
Okay.
Uh,
Did you send me that link earlier on Skype?
yeah. If you want, I'm going to send you the same link again. This is the
Okay.
exact link. This is
Okay,
the
good.
exact link. Duration 14.11. Haunted Apartment, episode number 2.
Okay. I'm working on it. Okay, so... No.
Please say or please give me the fast validation. It is a request from my side to you. Please tell me, are you a demon? I'm holding this. You can get energy from me.
So it says here, Kisan is a Hindi word for farmer.
Yeah, Kisan.
Did you want me to play it more,
So
or
you
did you
got-
want to talk about the Lucifer part? So to us, it didn't sound like
Yeah.
Lucifer, but in the Indian language or whatnot, that is what it was. So what is it in your language as Lucifer?
The answer is same. He is a demon. That's it. A fallen angel. I just want to ask you one thing: whether whether you got that crystal clear sound of Lucifer? Did you heard the same thing? What I heard? What I hear? That Lucifer, that word. Do you got the same thing or same voice?
Let me play it one more time.
So or which you want?
Into an MP3 or an MP4. I don't have that on headphones.
If you use the superior ear set or a superior headphone, you will get that sound very clear crystal. That is why we always say, or I always say, that before watching my any episode or any paranormal ITC Wonderbox session, I always put that specific message that use superior ear set or headset to watch this specific episode. I always put this message because you will get certain kind of a great interest or good interest, and you will get certain kind of a clear crystal evidence.
It's very important to have really good gear, especially when it's for listening to things such as EVPs or a ghost
Yeah.
box session.
Yeah.
When EVPs
Yeah.
come through, it's like a whisper. They may even be trying to scream, but you hear it as a slight whisper. I think it takes a lot of energy to communicate or to manifest.
Yeah. EVP recordings. It comes under the full form of EVP, electronic voice phenomena. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I have one EVP, but I always believe in spirit box. It's not like that. EVP also works very well. It is also very good kind of equipment. But if you're talking about the which kind of equipment or which equipment you love most in your life or in your paranormal investigation, then I will say spirit box attached to the wonder box, because it will create a very nice interest, and it will give you what you want. It's all about framing the question. That's it. So my favorite equipment is wonder box, which is attached to the spirit portal. That is one of my favorite. It
Yeah, this
works. It will give you 90%, what you can say, 90% of paranormal investigation research. I use only the spirit box, which is connected to the wonder box, which is made by me.
there's so many awesome tools. The very first one in my arsenal for my paranormal team was dowsing rods. As a child,
Yeah,
when my mom was killed and my dad was having a really hard time with it, we went to stay or visit our
so sorry for
grandparents.
that.
Me too, but I think everything happens for a reason. But while I was there, my granny taught me with a witching stick, they would call it, which is could be hickory or applewood or something like that. How to douse for water, and then years later, I believe it was 2013, I got to go on a investigation in Las Vegas, Nevada, and they had dowsing rods made out of copper wire. And
Okay.
that was the first time I ever used them, and that is my favorite tool, other than using my intuition and using pictures and video.
Okay. To be frank, if you're talking about the dowsing, we have certain kind of we are into the prashnam, and prashnam is quite advanced if you compare with dowsing. It comes under the shell, cowrie shells, and we use the certain things for the prashnam. Prashnam means, it is supposed to be the Sanskrit word. The prashnam means questions, and while doing prashnam, or while performing that rituals, we spin the 54 cowries 6 to 9 times, and we ask the question, and we make the certain parts of that cowries, and we study about the ruling planet, and after that we use certain kind of a forecast. So we use same cowrie shells, or we use certain kind of a lolak. We also do the lolak prashnams. People say that it comes under the pendulum dowsing, but pendulum dowsing is totally different thing. And lolak prashnam, lolak means pendulum, and pendulum prashnam is different thing. Pendulum dowsing is totally different, pendulum prashnam is totally different. So same, they see, the medium is same, but the process is different.
Yeah, I've
If
tried to
you
do pendulums, and I don't have quite as much luck with that or skill with that as I do dowsing rods.
the thing is that, as I said, that dowsing is totally different, and the prashnam thing, pendulum prashnam, is totally different. There is
Mm-hmm.
certain kind of, if you see, if you take, I'm giving you a live example. If you take potato, you can create the vegetable with the help of potato, but French fries is totally different thing, or the potato, the vegetable potato, or fry potato is totally different thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the medium is same, but the process is different.
Yeah. And,
If you
different
come,
people have
if
different skills, I think. And,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
if you compare the pendulum prashnam with pendulum dowsing, both are totally different thing. Pendulum prashnam will give you more accurate answers compared to pendulum dowsing.
what is pendulum pressium? Is that what you said? What
Yeah,
exactly is that?
pendulum prashnam means we ask the certain question to the pendulum, but with the help of the planetary combinations or a planetary system, and there are certain kind of symbols which we get from that pendulum. Without moving that pendulum, it will show you, or it will create certain kind of the planetary symbols, and it gets the certain questions. Which kind of a question is this? Whether these questions belong to the Jupiter, whether this question belongs to Venus, whether this question belongs to the Mars, and after that we give certain kind of a predictions, we give certain kind of a forecast. It is quite accurate. You can say 99.9% you will get the exact answer. You can take 100% too. But pendulum prashnam is totally different thing. Pendulum prashnam is totally different thing, and pendulum dowsing is total different thing. Both the working process is totally different.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is a pendulum prashnam. We don't do pendulum dowsing. So that's it. So certain kind of preparation is there. You will put masalas. Your masala is different. Our masala is different. Your spices are different. Our spices are different. Process are quite different. You will get different food taste at different house. So it
Mm-hmm.
just like in astrology, you will get different kind of process, different kind of working style. It comes under different kind of working style.
So you were saying earlier that your mother was into astrology. Have you learned
Yes.
astrology from her?
Yes, I always took inspiration from her, or I always take inspiration from her, and I am going to take inspiration from her always. And one of my Guruji, his name is P. Haridas Bhatt. He taught me so many things about Prashnam, about that thing, and I never visit any kind of the classes or any kind of at any kind of a tutorial center. I never visit at certain place, but I got certain education from those people who are working in this field for past 50 years, 60 years. Even their ancestor also work in this field for so many years. So I visit at certain place. I took a guru dakshina, or you can,
Because
yeah,
hold on, it's buffering all of a sudden again. Waiting for it. Recently, I've had not only
certain kind of because our body